So this is the first song on the Essence. It's very trippy. It's like I made it with the ocarina and I like made the beat all crazy. Like I kind of sped up the ocarina and made it sound a little bit more higher pitched or something and a little bit more echoed. But I don't know if I can play it. Hold on. That's basically all I did. So the second song off the Essence is Retro Groove. And the idea behind the song is I want people to like hear it and think of like 1980s gay club in New York type of feel. And I want that like old like Vogue, old way Vogue type of like MC Hammer, like old house, not really house, but you know what I mean, like old retro-esque sound like rap. So that's what I was going for with that song. So yeah. So Enchanting is the third track and the third single off of The Essence. And I honestly really love this song. Like Dior came through and I'm like, damn, that shit went hard. Like that song went hard and we really both went in on that song, and that's all I can say about that. So yeah, Oklahoma, that song goes hard and I love that song. It's one of my favorites off the album. Um, but yeah, it's just a play on Oklahoma, and I'm Oklahoma, so that's where it came from. So cyberspace is all about how we're all so connected to social media and how we're addicted, and how if we don't get along and we don't spread peace and positivity, then that'll be the end of us. You know what I mean? Like if there's always gonna be wars and battles and stuff, then that's always gonna be problems. So that's basically what the song's about. And the end's like a little love song, little love portion. So yeah, that's where that song came about. I like Vision. Vision's like a very fun, like boppy, like song. Like it's just a fun little song. It's just like very inspired off of like house music, and like I like was very inspired off of like Princess Nokia and like Azealia Banks, people like them that were doing stuff like that. So yeah, I really love that song. So yeah, like I don't know. I like the essence because it's just like it's who I am. The essence is like who I am, and the whole album's about like ascending into like a higher place and like knowing your self-worth and knowing who you're good for. Phantasm was like coming out of a hell. This is like praying and trying to get up. You're in like purgatory. So like next album's gonna be different. So I'm excited. So yeah. So yeah, Ritual is pretty cool. I like it because it has like kind of like a dubstep, like hard stylish like feel to it, and then it also has like classic hip hop tees too. So, and it features my brother, and he's been on like every single full length project I've done. So yeah, shout out to my brother. So Southern was originally going to be on the Night Owl EP, but it didn't make the cut because I didn't like how it came out. It was originally titled Psychosis, but yeah, um, my friend Mandy's on it. She did the guitar and she sang on it, and she basically recorded all this on her phone. She did a whole song called Crazy Like Me, I think, and it was called Psychosis after that. Like after I named it Psychosis, then I named it Southern because it has a very like folk slash country sound to it. So I wanted to like do some like Lil Nas X type of music to it. So that's how Southern came about. So Bring It Back was the first song done off the Essence, and I don't know. It took a while to make. It went through like 3 or 4 different beats before it finally came out. And originally was supposed to feature my friend Chaos slash Asa and Jasmine Milan, but they both had to focus on their own projects. And Chaos wanted to use their verse for Talk to Me Nice, and then me and Jasmine made something on the next track. So yeah, that's how that song came about. So Shade's definitely one of my favorites. It's like it goes hard, and Jasmine really went in on this song. This song happened because I asked Jasmine if she wanted to be on a different song other than Bring It Back. So yeah, that's how Shade came about. Like, I love it because it was very inspired off of like Logic and stuff, and like house music and Vogue music. So that's how that song happened. I love Mexican because it's very inspired off of like mariachi music and like classic Mexican music, and like I live for it, and it has like the trap slash like Vogue feel to it. So that's how I was wanting to like convey with the song, is like kind of like me, like definitely very me, like Latin house type of music. That's what I was gonna go for. So Kiki was the first song ever released off of Essence and put out into streaming platforms. So I love it. It's very like fun and very like hardcore. It's very MIA inspired too. So like that's where I got the sound from. Like MIA's Paper Planes. That's what I wanted to kind of like compare it to. But I love Kiki. It's came out on my birthday and it definitely is fun. So I love Drippin'. It's very inspired by Tonight, my song Tonight. And that's what I was gonna kind of go for with some of the songs of this album. I wanted to definitely capture that like magic that Tonight had. So yeah, that's how Drippin' came about. So Wig is definitely one of my favorite songs off the album. It has a Sophie sample that I got from Splice, and I used that and just built upon it and wanted to create like a crazy, chaotic Sophie-esque song, but also keep it hip hop. So yeah, that's how Wig came about. I love Wig. It's definitely one of my top favorites. So last but not least, Acadia is burning. So I wanted to convey like the imagery, and like I wanted to like go back into the past in my ancestors' shoes of what they went through during the great, ethnic cleansing of Acadia and the Mi'kmaq people, and like what it was like to go through to be like mass executed or deported. So I wanted to, put myself in their position and like act like I was one of the Mi'kmaq people or the Acadian people that want revenge and are seeking to use their magic to get revenge. So that's how that song came about. If y'all haven't seen the music video, I suggest you check it out. It's dope. It's amazing. I love it. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching this video. Yeah, there will be another album after this, and it'll be very different. It'll be consistent though, but it'll be very different. Not as experimental as the first two albums, but it'll be fun. You'll love it. It'll come out in like a year or two from now, so we'll see.